Lieutenant Henry Knepp sat in the cockpit of the dropship, his eyes flitting from vidscreen to vidscreen as he struggled to keep from throwing up. It was far from his first mission. Hell, it was far from his 20th mission. But never, not once, had things gone south so fast. He'd dropped into the shit plenty of times, but never once did it get over his head so much that he was going to drown in it. "What the hell are they fighting?" Knepp snarled. "I can't see a damn thing out there." "Not a clue, LT," the pilot replied, her hands firmly gripped on the flight stick and throttle. "But you say the word, and we are out of here." "You heard what I said," Knepp responded. "Brass wants this DZ cleared and held. We will clear it, and we will hold it." "LT," the co-pilot said, "I don't know what the men and women are fighting out there, but I do know that whatever they are, they're winning. Our people are getting slaughtered." 3 of the 12 vidscreens went dark, while another was splattered with so much blood that it may as well have. "Sweet Lord," Knepp whispered. His hand hesitated over the comms, pulled back, then hurried forward and depressed the link to the ship orbiting 1,000+ kilometers above the planet. "Command? This is Knepp requesting authorization for immediate evac. We are getting ripped to shreds down here." The dropship shuddered. Hard. 2 more vidscreens went dark. "Command? Come in!" "Shit, LT, comms are out," the co-pilot said. "Something must have damaged the relay." "Then get out there and fix it, goddammit!" Knepp shouted. "You go out there and fix it," the co-pilot replied. "Order the evac and let me get us out of here," the pilot said. "Call an audible, LT. No comms means it's your play." "The brass wants the DZ held," Knepp said more to himself than to pilot or co-pilot. Both were used to how Knepp worked, so they gave him 5 seconds to figure it out before they sprang into action. "I'm securing the personnel area," the co-pilot said as he jumped up out of his seat and yanked open the hatch that separated the dropship's 2 compartments. "Bringing engines back online," the pilot said. "All squads, return to the DS now," Knepp shouted into the comms. "This is a full retreat. Get your asses into the personnel hold immediately. We are taking off in 30 seconds. "Faster if I can," the pilot muttered. The dropship shuddered again, and the co-pilot came racing back into the cockpit, slamming the hatch closed with all his might. He spun the hatch door wheel until it locked in place, then mashed his palm against the red button off to the side. The seams around the hatch smoked and sparked as an auto weld began to seal the hatch closed. "Oh shit," the pilot said. "Is the ramp still down?" Knepp asked. "It's down," the co-pilot cried as he fell into his seat and strapped in. "Get us out of here." "We have to wait for the squads," Knepp yelled. "We are not leaving them behind." "You want to live or die, LT?" the co-pilot roared. "Because those are your choices. The squads are lost, LT." Knepp turned back to the remaining vidscreens and stared at the horror outside the dropship. Only 3 screens were active, and they showed men and women firing at random. Incendiary grenades, concussion grenades, and the newly developed plasma grenades going off left and right. Body parts flew through the air. There was nothing but pure, panicked chaos. Then, one by one, the vidscreens died, and the local comms cut off, plunging the cockpit into silence. Almost silence. A heavy thudding accompanied each shuddering impact of the dropship. Then a loud clang echoed from the hatch, causing Knepp to jump and pull his sidearm. "Put that away," the pilot said, as she slowly pushed the throttle forward and pulled back on the flight stick. "You'll kill us with a ricochet. I'm getting us out of here." The hatch bowed inward as something massive slammed into it. "Faster!" the co-pilot cried, his eyes locked onto the warped metal of the hatch. "Oh, sweet Jesus, go faster!" Knepp locked his eyes on the hatch as it continued to bow in its welded frame. He lifted the pistol and took aim. "Faster, faster, faster, faster!" the co-pilot muttered over and over as the nose of the dropship began to angle upward while the pilot pushed the throttle harder. "Try the emergency comms," the pilot said to Knepp. "We have to connect with command." Knepp didn't move. He was frozen in place as one after another dents began forming in the hatch. "LT!" the pilot yelled. "Yeah," Knepp said. He holstered his pistol and popped a panel open in the comms system. He yanked out an ancient-looking handset and depressed the button. "Command, this is Knepp. We have lost the squads. I repeat, we have lost the squads. The DZ was under attack the second we touched down."